Recording. In this movie, I'll show you all the steps involved in recording an audio track into Pro Tools. It may seem like a lot of steps at first, but they will become second nature to you very quickly. Let's say you want to record a fresh new idea into a new session. After launching Pro Tools, select File, New Session, and then name the session, choose where to save it, and select the session parameters. Next, plug your mic or instrument into an input, choose the appropriate input type, whether it's mic, DI, line, etc., on your DigiDesign or M-Audio device, and turn up the gain knob on that input. Now, create a new audio track by selecting New from the track menu. If recording a single input, like a mic or guitar direct, create one new mono track. If recording two inputs, like a stereo keyboard, create one new stereo track. The new track dialog box enables you to create multiple mono and stereo audio tracks, aux inputs, master fader tracks, MIDI tracks, and instrument tracks. Click the plus symbol to add more tracks of any type. If you're not already viewing the edit window, select Edit from the window menu. Then select View, Edit Window, and make sure there's a check mark next to I/O so you can see the input and output selectors on the new track. Now let's select the input source that your mic or instrument is plugged into by clicking on the input selector. Here we'll select mic line 1. Inputs for audio and aux tracks can be assigned to an audio interface channel, such as mic line 1, or to a bus, like bus 1-2. Next, select Setup Playback Engine and choose the smallest hardware buffer size. Click OK. This reduces the amount of latency while recording. If using a USB-powered device like the MBox 2, Fast Track USB, or something else, I recommend turning the mix knob on the front of the device all the way to the left to the input side to achieve zero latency monitoring. Now, record enable or arm the track by clicking on the record button on the track. It will turn red and blink. Now you should check the monitoring mode. From the track menu, see if you have the option to choose input only monitoring. If so, click it. If you don't, you'll see auto input monitoring and you should leave it alone. This means that input only monitoring is active. Set the input level on your DigiDesign or M-Audio device by adjusting the input level controller or the gain knob while singing or playing. You'll see the input level on the volume fader in the track and Pro Tools as you adjust the gain knob. The recording level should go into the yellow, but try not to let it peak out. If it peaks, reduce the input level and click the peak light to cancel it. Click the record and play buttons in the upper right corner of the edit window or in the transport window to start recording. The record button will stop blinking once you've started recording. Click the stop button when you're done. Personally, I like to use the command spacebar on the Mac or the control spacebar on the PC as a key command to start recording. You can also use the spacebar to stop.